For today's adventure, we're going to change out factory headlights because one's aftermarket and one's standard, but it's sideways, with a set of JK headlights that I had laying around. So let's get into it. First thing you got to do, and this is putting any kind of headlight in, it's all the same thing basically, and a TJ. Got some Allen screws around here. Look to be a T15 star bit. I guess they aren't Allens, they're star bits. Torx. Honestly, wish I had the other one of these. These are a pretty decent headlight, but only having one just doesn't work. Looks a little cross-eyed. Alright, 3 of those, and then this should snap out of there, I believe. I think there's only 3, yeah. Should snap out of there. There we go. And then using the same screwdriver, there'll be 3 more behind here that I don't want to drop, because that would just be sad. Or I'll throw on the ground. I'll look for it down there or not. Thought it'd be nice to have a magnetic Torx bit. And that one's not in the hole. There's one over here. Another ring that comes out that cleans the headlight. And then the headlight will come out. There's a wiring harness back here that it plugs into. That you can access from under the hood. I don't have, I have the adapter harness. To put TJ headlights in, you need an adapter that'll plug into the factory and then plug into the light. I have to wait for them, you just have to wait for the rest of the video. We just gotta stick the right one in the right side. Should be this guy, should go in this side then, I believe. I got it upside down. That's probably why nothing looks right. Yeah. So there's the top and the bottom. And you should, yep, right there. Line it up till it locks in. Then this guy's got to go back over top of it. And pretty much the reverse of putting it in. I believe there's a, yeah, there's a weld together seam, I believe goes to the bottom if I remember right. It's only about 28 degrees in here. You have to bear with my bumble fingers for a minute. See at the bottom, everything kind of lines up as it's supposed to. screw to stick on there. Lift it in the hole. Now if I can figure out where I dropped that other screw to, I'll be doing really good. If we can find it here. And of course, when you drop something, you gotta drop it where you got stuff piled on the floor so it goes underneath. Because what fun would it be otherwise? And I'm not seeing it. Alright. We'll be back. So as with most things, one missing screw can turn into a 3-day ordeal. But we lucked out, we found another screw. It should screw in there. It's not the right screw, but it's a screw. I just gotta find one over here somewhere. I think I'm in the right spot. Something don't feel right. Good flashlight. Go in there. Alright, let's see if we can get her in there. Now we're cooking with gas. And there should have also been another screw here, so I had to find another one anyway. Because the last guy lost a screw. If I was alongside the trail and this happened, it'd probably only have 2 screws in it. All it's got to do is keep it in there. Alright, so we got that in there. We haven't lost all these screws yet. And this guy, remember, there was some kind of an indicator which side was up or down, but I didn't see that there is one. Just gotta get it set in the right spot. There we go. Got one screw hole there. Another one up here. One more over here. Basically the same process for the other side. You just try not to drop the screws in the ground and lose them. So I'll get the other side in, we'll get some wiring harnesses, and we'll show you how that goes. Lights work, you need this adapter, basically. And down in here, we're on the back side, it's pretty simple. Plug that into the original plug for the lights, and plug the lights in to this side. Making sure this isn't somewhere that it can get wrapped around a belt or something horrible. We're just going to kind of tuck it down in there, and voila. Now we'll do the other side and see if they work. All right, now for the moment of truth. Reach over here, and voila. We have two. Yep, both sides. We got high beams. Both sides. And that's it. Not a real hard job. I got to finish adjusting the suspension. New shocks, springs, God knows what all. But at that point, once I'm happy with everything underneath, all the tires are aired up evenly, we'll get her up against the wall somewhere and adjust it, height and angle. Should be a screw back in there, and right back in there. One does up and down, the other one will do your left and right. Same on both sides. See how we go. But at this point, if the lights that were on it were adjusted anywhere close to where they should have been, these should be pretty close. Alright, so until next time, keep out of trouble. If you can't keep out of trouble, at least try not to get caught. Later.